You ever have one of those days where you wake up thinking life will be totally normal, and by nighttime, you're staring at yourself in the mirror wondering who you even are?
Yeah, that was me.
And it all started with my sister, Ariana, a fashion-obsessed, makeup-addicted, social media hurricane disguised as a human. I should have known trouble was coming the second she barged into my room Saturday morning, eyes sparkling with that "I have a terrible idea and you're my victim" energy. "Ethan," she whispered dramatically, leaning against my doorway like some villain introducing Act 1.
"I need your help. And you can't say no." I groaned into my pillow.
"If this is another TikTok dance."
"Better." Her grin widened.
"You're going to be my twin." I froze.
"Twin?
Like, matching clothes?
Or?" She lifted a dress.
A pink, silky, lace-trimmed, undeniably feminine dress.
I sat up. "No." She winked.
"You haven't heard the deal." And then she dropped the bomb. If I agreed to become her twin for one day, she'd help me get the attention of my crush. The girl I'd secretly admired for months. The girl I didn't even have the courage to say hello to without sweating like a broken faucet.
"Ariana,
I can't dress like a girl." "Correction," she said proudly, "you can't dress like a girl yet." And that yet was the beginning of my downfall, or maybe my rebirth.
I didn't know which yet. All I knew was, I said yes.
It began with a shower, not an ordinary one. She shoved lavender shampoo, coconut conditioner, exfoliating sugar scrub, and a razor into my hands like she was arming me for battle. "What is this, spa military training?"
"Smooth skin or nothing," she commanded.
40 minutes later, I felt softer than a baby seal who just discovered lotion.
Then she brought out the makeup arsenal.
Brushes, blenders, powders, mysterious liquids, machines that made noises I didn't trust. "Sit still," she ordered. There's something surreal about watching your face disappear, slowly replaced by someone softer, smoother, shimmering in ways you didn't know a face could shimmer. When she curled my lashes, I yelped. When she glued fake eyelashes, I nearly cried. When she drew eyeliner, I think I left my body for a moment. But then, I opened my eyes. And for the first time, I didn't see Ethan.
I saw someone new. Someone delicate. Pretty, even.
My breath hitched. "That's me."
Ariana grinned.
"Oh honey, we're just getting started." She handed me a padded bra, tights, shapewear. "Do I really need all this? If I'm suffering through being a girl every day, you're joining me." The dress slid on, silky, soft, hugging in places I didn't know could be hugged. And then the wig, long, brown, cascading like movie hair. When she clipped it in, something changed. Something inside me sat up, curious. Finally, shoes. Heels. The enemy. We stood side by side in her full-length mirror. I expected to laugh. To look ridiculous. But instead, we looked like sisters. Like actual twins. And my heart did something strange. It fluttered. Walking downstairs was an Olympic sport. My knees were weak, my ankles confused, and I was 90% sure I would fall and die before breakfast. Mom looked up, blinked, then slowly smiled. "You two look adorable. You're okay with this?" I muttered, cheeks burning. She shrugged. "I've always wondered what I'd look like with twins." Dad walked in holding coffee, glanced up, nodded like seeing me in a dress was normal, then froze mid-sip. "Football on later."
I nodded. "Cool." And he walked away. No reaction. No lecture. That somehow made it weirder. But the real shock came when my best friend Liam video called. Ariana answered, of course. He blinked, leaned forward, stared. "Ethan?" I swallowed. "Hey." He squinted.
"Bro, you look good."
Pause.
Like, disturbingly good. My face burned so hard I thought I'd spontaneously combust. Ariana whispered, "He's not wrong." And suddenly, embarrassment tangled with something unexpected. Pride. Was I really pulling this off? Before going public, she wanted practice. "Walk naturally," she instructed. My legs shook like Bambi learning life. She facepalmed. "Okay, rule 1, hips. They move. You're not a robot." We practiced posture. Steps. Voice. Yes, voice. She made me repeat words softly, rounder vowels, lighter tone. I sounded different. Not fake. Just gentler.
Then came clothes practice. She pulled out more outfits, skirts, sweaters, jeans that somehow felt tighter than my entire existence. Every garment changed something inside me. A sensation, like discovering a secret world through fabric and color and softness. Then she gave me a name. Ella, she declared. I blinked.
Ella? It suits you.
I looked in the mirror again. And strangely, it did. 4 hours we practiced.
I twirled, posed, learned how to sit properly, how to braid hair, how to smile without feeling awkward. And the whole time, a warmth spread in my chest, curiosity, excitement, confusion all blending.
I wasn't just pretending. Part of me liked this. Too much maybe. Was that weird? Was it wrong? I didn't know. I only knew it felt freeing. Like discovering a version of myself I never knew existed. Then came the real test. We left the house. I walked beside Ariana in a mall, heart punching my ribs. Every click of my heels echoed in my skull. People looked curious, casual. No pointing. No laughing. Just noticing. A shop clerk smiled. Another complimented our hair. And then, the wild part. We entered a clothing store. I tried on dresses. I tried them because I wanted to.
And somewhere between a pastel skirt and a soft lavender sweater, something inside me whispered,
"You belong here." I swallowed hard. Was this really me? A group of girls complimented my shoes. We giggled. They called us twins, assumed it naturally. And for a moment, I forgot I was pretending. Forgot I was proving something. Forgot I was supposed to go back. I was just living. Then my phone buzzed. My crush texted.
Ariana saw the panic fly across my face and whispered, "Want to talk to her looking like this?" "No way."
She lifted a brow.
"Are you embarrassed of this version of you?"
That question hit harder than I expected. Was I? I didn't answer. Because I didn't know. We got home and I rushed to my room, panic swirling. This was supposed to be a joke. A challenge. Temporary. But I didn't feel like I was playing anymore. I stared in the mirror. Ella stared back. 2 lives. 2 versions of me. Which one was real? A knock.
Ariana slipped in, suddenly gentle. "Hey, talk to me."
"I don't know who I am right now." My voice shook.
"I was supposed to just help you.
And now
You liked being her," she finished softly.
I swallowed. Hard.
"I liked being confident," I whispered.
Seen. Beautiful even. And now I don't know what that means. She sat beside me. You don't have to pick right now. Identity isn't a snap decision. You just explored a part of yourself. That's allowed. I blinked.
"I thought you wanted me to just play along for a video."
She smiled. "I wanted you to see something. You're more than the shy guy hiding in hoodies. You can be bold. Expressive.
"Whoever you want."
Her voice softened. You don't have to be Ella forever.
But you don't ever have to be afraid of her either.
And at that moment, I cried. Not from confusion, but release. This wasn't about femininity. It was about freedom. Expression. Confidence. About finally seeing myself. All of myself.
When I washed off the makeup later, I expected to feel relief, to get my real face back.
Instead, I felt gratitude. Like I had met a secret side of me and didn't want to lose her. Ariana knocked again.
"So, did I break you?"
I laughed through my sniffles.
"Maybe a little."
She ruffled my hair. Good. Everyone deserves to discover themselves.
Even twice.
And then she said something I'll never forget. "You're still my sibling.
Whether you look like Ethan or Ella, you're you."
And I believed her. The next morning, I didn't put on a dress. I wore jeans, a hoodie. But I added a little skincare. Some lip balm. A little confidence in how I walked. Because Ella didn't disappear. She just became part of me. And I realized, it wasn't about being a girl or a boy. It was about being whole. So yeah, my sister didn't just dress me up. She showed me who I could be.
Not permanently, not forcefully, but gently, unexpectedly, beautifully.
And now? I don't run from that version of me. I don't hide. I learned something powerful that day. Sometimes the person we're scared to be is the person we needed to meet the most. Whether I'm Ethan, or sometimes exploring Ella, I'm still me. More me than ever. And honestly, I didn't expect Ella to come back.
After that twin day, I thought I'd wake up Monday, throw on my hoodie, and pretend the whole thing was a weird dream. A good memory, sure, but temporary.
But something stayed with me. Not the wig. Not the makeup. The feeling. Confidence. Warmth. Freedom.
And Wednesday morning, it hit again.
That tug inside me. Quiet but insistent.
I looked at my reflection, just me, Ethan, and I didn't hate what I saw.
But I also missed something. I didn't want to be someone else.
I just wanted permission to be more me. Ariana knocked on my door, then barged in, her usual style. She saw me staring at my reflection with that conflicted look.
She smirked softly.
Ella called you again, didn't she?
I swallowed.
I don't know what that means.
You don't need to.
Just don't push her away.
There was no teasing this time. Just sincerity. I nodded.
Hey, she nudged my arm. You don't need to pick a lane. There are no rules.
And then she dropped a box on my bed.
What's this? Makeup basics, she whispered.
For you. Not for a challenge. For whenever you feel like it. My chest tightened.
I didn't even know what to say. She walked out, but before she did, she paused. You want to practice voice later?
I blinked.
You'd do that with me. Ariana smiled like it was obvious.
You're my twin.
Remember?
Then the universe decided to mess with me. My crush texted. Lily.
The girl who made my brain malfunction every time she smiled at me.
Hey, are you free after school? Need help with our project. I stared at the screen like it was a bomb.
Ariana peeked over my shoulder, like a ninja.
Look at you blushing.
Adorable. Shut up. You should meet her.
I will.
As Ella. Ariana.
Just kidding, she laughed.
Unless?
No. Pause. Probably. I walked into school as Ethan. Just Ethan. But everybody noticed something was different.
I walked straighter.
Shoulders relaxed. Confidence lingering like perfume. Liam spotted me first. He jogged over.
Dude, you're glowing. What does that even mean?
He squinted.
Did skincare change your life or something?
I choked on air. No. He leaned closer.
You sure? Your face looks hydrated.
I shoved him. Drop it.
But I couldn't hide the smile spreading across my face. Ella wasn't physically here, but the confidence she gave me was.
Lunch. Lily sat across from me in the library.
Soft hair tucked behind her ear, eyes gentle, always smelling like vanilla and smart decisions. We worked quietly, until she looked up. You seem different today.
My heartbeat tripped.
Different how? She bit her lip, thinking.
Calmer. Softer. Happier. My breath caught. Happier. That word landed hard.
Oh, I muttered.
Yeah.
Just trying to be myself more.
She smiled.
I like this version of you.
My brain exploded. But then, she tilted her head.
Also, random question, do you have a sister? I swear I saw an Instagram clip of someone who looked exactly like you.
My soul left my body. Ariana. Instagram. Of course she posted a twin pic.
I stammered.
Why yeah. Sort of.
Long story.
She smiled.
Well, she's pretty.
My face flushed red. Before I could respond, she leaned forward slightly. And so are you.
When you let yourself be. Everything inside me fell still.
Pretty. Me.
Nobody ever said that to Ethan.
Not once.
After school, anxiety punched me in the throat.
Had she guessed? Did she know? Did she like Ella only?
Or did she like Ethan too?
Was I supposed to choose one? I paced my room until Ariana grabbed my shoulders. Stop spiraling. Tell me what's happening.
So I spilled everything. Lily's words, my freak out, the confusion clawing at my chest. I don't know who she liked, I whispered. What if she only liked Ella? What if I lose myself or?
Ariana hugged me mid-sentence.
Actual hug.
Rare event.
Listen to me. Whoever likes you, likes all of you. The soft parts, the brave parts, the confused parts.
You don't need a label.
You don't need a definition today.
Her voice softened.
You just need to breathe. Later that evening, I stood in front of the mirror again. Not to transform,
Not to hide. Just to look. Then my hand moved on its own. Lip balm. A tiny bit of mascara. Hair brushed differently. Not a full Ella moment. Not a performance. Just a blend. Soft. Human. Me. I didn't need to be one or the other tonight. I was both. And for the first time, I didn't feel torn. I felt whole. Ariana tapped lightly. We could do a full glam night. Or pajamas. Or just talk.
Whatever version of you wants company.
I turned. Smiled. Let's just hang out tonight. No wigs. No outfits.
Just trying things slowly.
She winked.
I like this twin too. And just like that, no dramatics, no labels, no decisions carved in stone. We sat on the floor, painting nails and laughing about dumb TikToks.
And inside me? Peace. Not certainty. Not a final identity. Just permission. Permission to explore. To exist. To breathe. In every version of me.
People think discovering yourself is some dramatic moment, lightning strike, instant clarity.
It's not. Sometimes it's small things. Lip balm. A look. A compliment that feels like sunlight. Sometimes it's your sister handing you a makeup kit and saying,
you don't have to choose. You just have to feel. And sometimes, it's realizing that maybe, just maybe, you don't need to understand everything today. You just need to allow yourself to evolve. One gentle step at a time. I thought balancing two versions of myself would get easier. But as days passed, it became one truth. I didn't feel like two different people anymore. Just me, in different clothes, different vibes, different comfort zones. Some mornings I felt sharp-jawed, hoodie warm, voice low and steady. Other mornings I felt soft-eyed, lips tingling with gloss, heart light like music. And I stopped fighting it. But the world? That was the scary part. Especially Lily. She deserved the truth. But every time I went to say it, my throat closed like a door slamming shut. Friday. Library again. Lily sat across from me, leaning on her elbow, twirling a pen, effortlessly adorable. You've been glowing lately, she teased. Did you find a secret confidence hack? I laughed nervously. Sort of. She studied my face. You know I don't judge you, right? My heart thumped. I know. Good, she whispered. Because I saw the video. Every muscle froze. Video? Ariana. Instagram. I forgot. Comments, likes, shares. My brain spun. You saw? Yeah. She smiled gently. And you looked beautiful. The world tilted. Not mocking. Not shocked. Not confused. Just sincere. But fear still jumped out of me. Do you think it's weird? She leaned forward, voice soft as a secret. I think being brave is beautiful. My lungs worked again. I tried to talk but my voice cracked. What if I don't know who I am yet? What if it's just a phase? What if? Lily put her hand on mine. Warm. Steady. You don't need answers. You don't need labels. You don't need a final version of yourself. Her thumb brushed my knuckles. You just need space to explore. And someone safe to explore with. My eyes stung. Why did that kindness feel like rescue? She squeezed my hand. Do you want to show me? Only if you want. Time slowed. My pulse roared. Not pressure. Not prove yourself. Invitation. I texted Ariana. Can we do the glam box? Lily wants to meet Ella. Her reply came fast. Yes, nail polish sparkles, doors open. I am ready. Also tell her I ship it. I groaned. Still texted coming. In my room, makeup spread out like a painter's palette. I wasn't shaking from fear this time. I was shaking because this mattered. Soft foundation swipe, careful mascara, tinted lip balm, hair brushed light, parted soft. Not a costume. Not hiding. Just gentleness. The girl in the mirror wasn't a stranger. She wasn't separate. She was me. A different me, but still me. I took a breath. Walked out. Lily stood up slowly. Her eyes widened, but not in shock. More like recognition. Like she'd been waiting to meet this version. You didn't turn into someone else, she whispered. You just let a quieter part of you speak. My throat tightened. Is this okay? Lily stepped closer. Her fingertips brushed a strand of my hair behind my ear. It's more than okay. Ariana, watching like a smug fairy godmother, mouthed, I ship this.
I threw a pillow at her. Lily laughed. We sat on the couch. Lily beside me.
Ariana across from us pretending to be on her phone but absolutely spying. Lily whispered, What do you want me to call you like this?
My chest fluttered. I didn't want to erase Ethan. I didn't want Ella to be the only name. So I said, shyly, just call me me.
Whatever that looks like today.
Lily smiled like she understood perfectly.
Okay, you.
Nobody had ever said you like it was a compliment before.
Later, when Ariana finally stopped hovering like a proud manager and left us alone, Lily spoke quietly.
You know,
I didn't like Ella instead of Ethan.
I blinked hard. I liked you, the softness you usually hide. The kindness. The spark.
Ella just let me see it more clearly. A tear rolled down my cheek, and I didn't hide it.
Lily wiped it gently. I like every version of you, she said.
Just promise me one thing.
What?
Her smile was tiny, nervous, hopeful.
Let me be part of the journey.
I don't want to watch from far away. I nodded, voice trembling but sure. I want that too.
I used to think identity was a box you picked. Male or female. Mask or femme. Strong or soft.
But the truth?
Some of us are watercolor, not pencil lines. Some days bold. Some days gentle. Always real.
I don't need to decide forever today. I just need to allow myself to be alive in every shade I feel.
And as long as I have the right people beside me, I'll never be confused. Just becoming.